Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to What's in the Bag, Jay. Now, this is the segment where I take 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one at random, and do a review. Now, returning from last time that we did this, which has been a while, is The Cleaning Lady, Violent Midnight, Vampire Over London, Ill, Final Contagion, and no one voted for Body Cam, so that one got taken out of the lineup and got replaced by All's All Hallows Eve 2. And making its debut this week also is the Jonestown Murders. Or no, the Jonestown Hauntings. Alright, you know what comes next? I'm going to give the bag a good tussle. And we're going to see what we're going to watch this week. Alright, The Cleaning Lady. I know this one and Vampire Over London have been the most popular ones. So I'm going to set that aside while I set all the other movies side by side by side. I guess there is hope for Vampire Over London now. And take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die. Just remember, if I roll a 5 or a Freddy vs. Jason, they all come back. Let's see what we got. Five. They all come back. All right. Well, I'm going to go watch The Cleaning Lady and come back with a review. Later. Well, I'm back. I just watched The Cleaning Lady, and here are my thoughts. The Cleaning Lady is a 2018 film which runs approximately 90 minutes and is written and directed by John Knotts. Now, he was responsible for one of my favorite modern slashers, Girl House. Fantastic movie. I definitely recommend it. He also did The Shrine, which I have seen, I did enjoy, and I do need to pick that up. And Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer, which is just a ton of fun. Now, this stars Alexis Kendra as Alice. She was in Goddess of Love, Girl House, and Big Ass Spider. Stelio Savant as Michael. He was in The Message, Death House, and Avalanche. And Rachel Alec as Shelley. She was in Digging to Death, Feast of Fear, and Chase. Now, this movie had a worldwide gross of about $71,000, and this is based on the 2016 short by the same director. It also starred Alexis Kendra. Now, this basically revolves around 3 people. You have Alice, who is a skin therapist, I guess. I'm not really sure what you call them. She's the type of person that works out of her house. She puts mud masks on, does makeup, all kinds of stuff, helps your skin, helps your pores. And she has private clients that come to her house. And then you have Michael, which is her boyfriend. The only problem is he's married, and she feels like a dirtbag, basically, about being with a married man. She's in love with him, and she follows this support group, or she goes to this support group for love addiction, I think it is, which I thought was kind of weird. But anyway, she's trying to stay away from him because, of course, he's married. But like I said, she loves him. So, it's one of those things. Enter the third part in the film. There are more actors in it, but it mainly focuses on these 3. She has a problem with her bathtub. It's stopped up, and she calls the super and is trying to get it fixed. In comes Shelley, who works for the super. Shelley is a very damaged person, physically and mentally. Shelley was in some sort of an accident that burned a majority of her face and part of her neck. And it's a very weird dynamic between the three people. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say anymore because this is a movie that you kind of have to watch. Um, it's there's a lot of triggers in this movie, like Jack Goes Home. Um, this this is the type of movie that kind of stays with you. It's it's not an easy watch, and there's some things in there that kind of um, make you just cringe. Now, there is a backstory with Shelley, of course, in the movie, which I found really, really interesting. And everything that was done in this film was absolutely necessary. The 90 minutes that this film is on screen, to me, was mesmerizing. I really could not take my eyes off of it the entire time. It's a bit of a slow burn, but it keeps you engaged the entire time. Now, I originally saw this. My friend Dave Maggot picked it up. I believe it was from Walmart. And I remember our Walmart actually having this one. Imagine that. But I didn't pick it up. I always wanted to see it, but I never picked it up. And I found it recently on Hamilton Book. So I, of course, picked it up. And I love this movie. This movie is not going to be for everyone. Like I said, it leaves a lasting impression. And some of the scenes in here are very brutal and very disturbing. So, just know what you're getting yourself into when you watch it. But it tells an incredible story. An incredible story. So, this seems like your cup of tea. I cannot stress it enough that this is just fantastic. Just fantastic. And I do believe everything comes back next week, so you don't have to vote, although it does give me a little bit of a basis of what you guys like to see. So just keep voting for your favorites, and even if they all come back anyway, because then I get to gauge where you guys are with the movies that are picked. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.